my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Just ring.
Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to another stream, another session, another live stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here. Before I begin, let me do this. And you know I'm going to have to do it, but let's go.
They be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Shout out to Tevin King with the $10 super chat. Support Black Male Media. Recipes to the great and one Godfather, KS. Yes, indeed. Now, the links to follow me are the following. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Also, add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Also, make sure to follow me on what they call Rumble, CRain23 on Rumble as well. And join the Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And don't forget, please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. As you know, it's all pinned on top. And let me make sure. Wait. As I know, I pinned it. You see the pin right here. I pinned it actually. Yeah. The join button, and also to support the channel, you could choose either Super Chat or Cash App. Either or, all money and all proceedings goes to many things, the growth of the channel, and anything that helps to support the Chaos Rain Show. Oh, and another thing I did not mention that I did not notice. I did not update my Cash App recently. If anybody sent money or not, I wouldn't know personally. Now it's been corrected. Cause when you get an updated card, you have to update a lot of things. So I forgot about it, but like I said, I rarely get Cash Apps on this stream or on my channel, regardless. I'm not saying I'm not a proponent not to take it, because like always, like any podcast, support goes a long way. I think one of the biggest issues, before I go into today's subject, is I noticed people were saying that if people of, let's say, Black folks should or should not support either content creators or just support Black people in general, including ones that scamming the community, and the ones I'm talking about. In a day of age with information, the question be asked: do other persons that put out content for the betterment or just in general for their own amusement and entertainment, should they be compensated? The answer to that question is yeah, but only if they're deemed worthy of contributions. Now, y'all heard about what's going on with Jay Morrison and all these other gurus, even ones that like the good Dr. Omar Johnsons in the world. They're out here promoting, selling you maybe maybe something, maybe a product. I don't know what they're selling nowadays. But for the sake of conversation, they get the support. And mind you, most of those male content creators that do get support, I guarantee they're not getting support by what we call black males in general. The money they're getting received, they're getting it from mostly women. So for a lot of men that either discouraged or men complain about how the community's been robbed and extorted, we always got to keep in mind which part of the community is supporting these gentlemen that's getting robbed too, or who's getting robbed is more of the better question. And I think that should be the more underlying question that should be asked. And I give you an answer. Only people that support these people are women. And I can say this boldly, women support them. So the men that's broadcasting these so-called criminals, I give you credit for it, but let's be fair and honest. A lot of men are supporting other men. A lot of men are supporting Jay Morrison. Hell, a lot of men are even supporting Omar Johnson, as weird as he is and how he wants money for his so-called school that unfortunately is not going to be up anytime soon, and I doubt it will, personally. But that's just me. So overall, we gotta be honest that black men are not supporting these dudes. So they had to cater to a more female-based audience, and audience they cater to is mostly women. So. And personally, if you gotten taken out, if you're a man or woman, that's on you. And really, if it's on you, it's your job to really correct it at the end of the day. So otherwise that, I don't waste my time talking about these fools. I will talk about Omar, but in regards to Jay Morrison, I don't invest time talking about him because you look at his background and you look at he's actually a TV personality, a celebrity, one of those gurus. You always gotta be suspect if a guy that was once selling drugs to the community now become real estate mogul, and now the word on the street he's gonna be a pastor, you could tell right off the bat and conclude that this man is a hustler and he's gonna out hustle you with their money. And it's pretty evident with this big real estate thing. So, but enough of that. I have not put the links, and I will put the links now as I'm going through this video, but I'm gonna say it's the title for today's stream. This is titled KS or Kevin Samuels. Has he caused more harm to the black community? Or in other words, the truth about Kevin Samuels and the black community. As you know, this is Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. This was the day around afternoon or early in the morning, roughly, when the world got wind or noticed that Kevin Samuels has left this earth through, I would say, heart attack, I believe. Now, I'm not sure if I told anybody this. I'm suspect that I don't really conclude that he died of some causes, whether we believe it or not. In my opinion, I think there was more foul play. Because, as you know, a lot of things were there that show that he might have been transitioned because of the amount of Red Bulls he drank or some other things that play a factor. But I'm the proponent that it's so much more deeper. And personally, I don't want to agree that, that's what really, causes demise and we should leave it alone. But the problem is you're never going to know the real truth until maybe decades down the line, roughly. But roughly, obviously, that's just me. Otherwise, that, most people now that watch Kevin or support Kevin, they now, I'm going to be honest with you, and y'all guys are not going to like this. And, my content per se, I don't really deal with and really constantly just take full contents and upload it and say it's mine. But there are too many people that does content on YouTube, especially don't do content. They have taken the Godfather's work since he's been gone since 2022 of this day, 2 years now, and have been roughly uploading all of his content certain parts, even to the ones he did on IG, and they're uploading with very little commentary or no commentary at all, and put it as their own and creating channels and making money. Now, we all know Kevin was very much a hard opponent to really put the word out and really deal with these people that are actual thieves that just steal the old content, don't even really be honest, besides giving credit, but don't do no commentary at all. They just upload it and put it as their own. Now, there are some people that give commentary to his content, but overall, if you look at most of the videos, because I'm going to run 2 videos, especially that caught my attention, that but to me, I find it is very disingenuous. I find it repulsive and disgusting because the man created content for us to consume and to shine light of modern women. And for those that don't, let's say we're faceless content creators, the best thing we could do, at the end of the day is at least, there we go. At least, give more respect. But we know we don't like respect other content creators, so we do as we please, which is fine. My thing is, I'm more of a proponent if you can't do content and majority of content is not based on your own merit, your own talk, regardless if you're born or not, it's not really your content at the end of the day. And if you're just going to come up on somebody else because he's gone and just solely create a channel just by taking every content and just put up as your own and then talking about, we're doing content, this is content, it's definitely not content. I'm sorry. For those that will catch this playback, that's not content. That is a form of theft. It's stealing. But this is one thing Kevin expect what's going to happen, right? He was alive or not. And he made a conscious effort to really punish people that don't even email him. Now, normally, if people email, he would not respond because he's a businessman. But usually, if you put a certain money to him and sent as email, he might more better respond to that. You get me? But like I said, if your person is not a content creator and don't know how to do this or take the bumps, bruises, and try and fail, and you decide to go the easy route, that's what normally is expected for most people. They're going to go the cheap route and get a channel and get a Google check. I'm not a proponent of that, but it is what it is because he's no one here. So no one's going to really restrict any person now that does not do content on YouTube, especially, that they have free range to sit there, take as much content, steal as much videos can, and upload with little funny tags on stuff and says their own. And that's not right. And I have to say that because I find it to be problematic and repulsive. But like I said, I do this. Some days the videos are good. Some days they just don't get much traction. But I know at the end of the day, because I've been doing this now for 5 years, I've been doing this 5 years constantly with no rest, no give ups. I know how rough it is to do this. There are some days, if you're going to do content, for those that's going to be future content, you're going to struggle. And there are some days you're just going to flat out quit because when you see you only get 1 view, 2 views, or even less than 10 views, you want to quit. I want to quit too, but I know purposely I've been doing the podcast thing for a while before doing this. So I was more ready for this. Now, I can't speak for anybody else, but I knew I was ready for this. So that's my little rant. All the introductions are out the way, so let's begin. Now, Kevin Samuels, for all that don't know, why this is such an interesting topic. The destruction of Black community. Not the race, but the community in general. Why this really holds home, why this has to be discussed. Because he left an imprint to a lot of Black folks, especially modern Black women. To this day, a lot of modern Black women are coming out with alternate content to fight back. Now, I mean fight back loosely on what Kevin has created and stirred for the last 2 years. And as you know, you see the thumbnail, since May of 2020 up to 2022, roughly 2 years, he was on a roller coaster to going out his way to exposing modern Black women. And every night, night after night. He does not go in on black women, but he sits there, shines a light that was there for a while about not only the attitude, but the actions modern women take and their expectations of getting or attaining what they want to consider a high value man or a man of value, so they could sit on their butts and live off the money and live the city girl slash, how can I say it? Queen, the queen's lifestyle, if you know that, to live a queen lifestyle. And because of this, they come in night in, night out. And how I know? Because a lot of you guys that's with me or watching his content for years now, we've seen it. We've seen what modern woman really is and what their real intentions are. And their intention is to live off of you while they do nothing. Matter of fact, not only they want to do nothing, they do less now. What I mean do less? Most modern women today, as we speak, regardless where they are in the United States, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, even West Coast, don't cook much no more. A lot of modern women don't take their health seriously, meaning they let themselves go and become whatever size they were after high school to be even double the size while they're in the world during college or after college. Roughly the average dress size right now for typical modern woman today is over a dress 16 now. One time in the last decade it was roughly close to 14. Now we're looking at 16. And I would say by next couple of years, I wouldn't be surprised at a whopping 18, a dress size 18, all across the board. Nonetheless, a lot of women don't take care of what they eat and their health, including, if God knows, modern black women have the attitude or the resting ish face. Nonetheless, this is what men have to deal with for a while now, for a good long time. And I think why most men deal with it, I think they deal with it because a lot of men, depending on the economic circumstance, don't view or have what they consider options or exercise the options they have. I think most men today, they always had options, but they never exercise to the point where they don't have to deal with the environment they have here. They could always pick up and go somewhere else, or deal with a different set of women, modern women. And we're talking about black women because that's what Kevin focused most majority of his channel. A lot of black women don't mind, or actually do mind. They not only mind, they care what you do as a man, black man. I think the thing they care mostly is that you don't, one thing, leave with your attention and your money, i.e. resource of any nature. And because of this, a lot of my women were nervous. Not only nervous, but it got them thinking really hard and really thinking drastically, especially that the environment was going through a drastic change back in 2020 from all that knew about what happened. That a lot of women were not looking for regular men to rest their head and make a life and work some out. They turned to Kevin at night around this time, 10 something. And Kevin created a slogan, a marketing title, or a special saying where it said, we are high value men, upwards of 6 figures, roughly 120K and more for over 5 years, not 3 or 5 years, bestly. And that, they have a network of other men that is just as valued, that make money, that, women that wants to rest their head on. And he did this every night. And because of this crate of the high value man from his mouth, because of YouTube, he has created a desire for regular Western women to rest their head on, knowing said there is somebody out here that might have what I need, because one of two things: either I got laid off, either my career is not paying me enough, or I just don't want to work no more. Either or, they go and turn to Kevin because he had the answer for regular modern Western women to get out of the rat race. And that rat race is to not work again, to have children with this man, or, you know, bring children that they already have already to a man so they could take care of them and their bastard children. Nonetheless, he was here because he had the answer. And every night he turns in and listens to the ladies' stories of what they have to offer or what they're looking for. He so kindly and nicely had to, you know, slap him back to reality, if you know what I mean. Like literally slap him back to reality. Which Lime need to go back to reality, let's be honest, but it's another story. And he did this so eloquently, so smooth, that it leaves a mark to a lot of modern Western Black women, especially. And we can say women in general, but mostly this hurt a lot of Black women, because a lot of Black women, in their mind, they feel by showing up and standing in front of Black men, regardless of his economic circumstance, that's all they need to do. And lo and behold, the man's going to just flower them with attention and dollar bills, especially the Benjamins, baby. The Benjamins, yes. Especially a nice Benjamin Franklin, you know. Nonetheless, yeah. And you know, Kevin goes in respectfully, depending if they want to take it there. And he sits there slapping back in reality, which Lime need to be back in reality anyway. That's another story. So, the honest truth is that he was doing this for 2 years, making money. Didn't really make some serious, real heavy money until early of 2021, especially. During 2022, if you look at the timetables of the timeline of Kevin was up to 50K subscribers in the month of May. This time, and as the summertime hit, he jumped from 50 to 75 around June, and eventually hit the 100K mark by, I believe, August. I believe, maybe, or you know, still around summertime roughly, or close to fall. And because of all this, once he hits that mark, he actually, in my opinion, and y'all know the rules, how I look at who actually has a channel on YouTube, that you have actually start to really make it once you hit the 100K or more subscriber count. Now, a lot of people said there are many content creators that hit that mark. Yes, this is true, but here's the twist. That's only a small fraction percentage of people that does content on YouTube manage to hit that marker. Not everybody gets the luxury of hitting that marker. Some people, be perfectly honest, will stay under 100K subscribers throughout their YouTube careers without no upward mobility of anything, achieving anything higher. Now, they could ask Chaos Rain, why is it that most people can't reach 100K? Good question. I'll answer it. One, there's a lot of effery in the YouTube algorithm. Two, YouTube does favor certain people regardless of the content you put out here. And three, if you're not paying, and I mean paying out your pockets to advertise your channel, not just putting it on free websites, all this stuff, like actually paying with your money, like an advertisement and stuff, to videos or even your channel generally, your growth, your projection growth on YouTube, especially, I'm trying to get tongue-tied, will get you more limited. Now, I heard my good friend, Mr. Information Man, said that now YouTube is promoting and advocating a lot of content creators. If we're going live, we need to go live more on the cell phone. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. But the problem is, it does not guarantee that you're going to have better growth with content on YouTube. So, I mean, it's a good shot if you can go live. Well, most people go live on the phone anyway. You could try that. So, I'm not a proponent. I would tell you personally to shy away from going live through cell phone, unless you're going by yourself and you're in a nice structured place. I hate car live streams personally when people go live in their car. Personally, I hate that, but that's just me. But personally, you take every opportunity to, if you're a content creator or a new or existing creator, to try to put out as much content as possible by many outlets as possible to put out your message and maybe grow audience. The reason I'm telling you about the cell phone live streams and the possibility of success is, they just tell you what, if you do this, you're going to gain a result, but there's no guarantee of anything. So I'm telling you personally, I want to say don't do it, but if you're going to do it, keep in mind it's a crap shot. And if you're not a person that likes sit on your desktop, laptop, and structure a show when you do these things, then second best thing is you're better off just doing uploads. I will tell them refrain from going live on phones, especially if you're going to be if you in your car and all that nonsense and you're doing live stream. It looks tacky, especially if you're like not showing yourself, you're faceless. But that's another story. But anyhow, these are the obstacles you'll face trying to jump from wherever you are to over 100K subscribers. And it's never going to be easy foot, because I tell you how YouTube runs, how they function. But like I said, Kevin reached that moniker of 100K subscribers during the middle or close to the end of 2020. And mind you, he went viral once with the help of WorldStar when he paid for the one with that one car lady about some that if what's the chance of getting high value man, he said none. That video is still up on WorldStar. You gotta search for it. That was the first viral moment on WorldStar. The second most popular viral moment, and you know which one it is. And do I have it? I think I might have it. Do I have it? I don't think I do. Let me see if I can find it. A lot of things I erased on my computer. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Should I play it? Let me see. Yeah, I might as well. I'm talking about it. It's only fitting I do it. And let me see. I'm not gonna share my screen. I'm gonna do this instead, because this makes more sense. Because we're doing the timeline table to Kevin and the structure of the Black community, because I'm trying to give context to a lot of this, guys. All right. I found the video, so let me let it run this, do this. All right. Oh, wow. It didn't even do that. That's surprising. All right. All right, well. Okay. Let me zoom in. Okay, I found it. So we're gonna look at this. I'm not sure I'm gonna play all of it because I don't want to. Personally, I really don't want to. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me go to video. All right.
Honestly, I don't have a disagreement.
Okay. Now, should I fast forward? I could probably fast forward. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, because this is lengthy. I'm not gonna run all of it. But this is the second viral video moment. That I think it's got more views on WorldStar that he or whoever else upload. And let's keep it real, guys. Kevin's background, like many things, he was in sales. So he knows the importance of paying for advertisement. For those that don't know, you just don't do things for free. Kevin knew this. Kevin invests. Whatever money he makes, he invests in his business, which a lot of men and women should be doing. If you're going to be doing anything for yourself, you must reinvest back into the business. He was a businessman. I think Kevin been working by himself in his own business since 2015, roughly 9 years ago. And how I can prove it, you can go on Udemy right now. There is a video he has right now of how to dress properly. He teaches a class on how to dress adequately on Udemy. And mind you, I'm the only one that's going to tell you this because you can't find anything else on this. No one's going to tell you that not only he had his channel where if you pay either join membership or anything, he teaches how to, or he has videos up there how to dress, smell good, and etc. But he also teaches the basics of dressing and smell good on Udemy as well. Udemy. So if you want to know, type him up. You'll find the class on Udemy with Kevin Samuels. It's pretty good. All right. All right, so let's run this. Fair use.
Net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this. You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern.
And he shouldn't, but he does help assist men of any age with them paying Mr. Kevin Samuels his time. And the other videos I'm going to run on here, you're going to find really that a lot of us as people, because we're talking about the black community, especially niggas, black people, we like to waste black men's time and want service of any nature for free, for free, for free. Most black men that does podcasting and they ask for support, most black people that mostly watch it, I'm sorry, want this content for free. Regardless if we put it out here, that means it's for free. And I know the feeling. I understand the feeling. I definitely know the feeling, especially. But I'm always shining a picture for a bigger point is that too many black folks, men, and especially a lot of black women want the black man's service. And he does provide a service, ladies. They want the time and attention for free. And that's one thing, if you did not learn while he was alive, that he's shining light to a lot of us as a folk, but especially to the ladies, that they're not willing to pay for your time or energy, black man. Now, the drizzle is another set note for women to really start respecting and paying for man's time, which they unfortunately don't want to do, right? But they're going to do it because now it's a requirement now for a lot of these Gen Zs, and we could say millennials. The Generation X, I can't put them on the boat because I'm now at this point, if you're born from 1965 after 78, that roughly makes you 65 to 70. The oldest one right now is Bobby 59. You are already out of here in regards to some parts of the market, roughly, regardless of you're productive or not. This does not concern you. Matter of fact, I'll be honest with you, most of them that was born even later 60s, they will look at most of the men potentially, or good enough for them, as tricks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to go there. As tricks. You're going to spend some money to hopefully get the possibility of sex, if you get any. God knows if you can get married yet and have kids, which some of them did. They'll look at those men, those gentlemen, as tricks. But if you're a millennial and down, and depending where you are mentally, you don't look at yourself to be tricked on no woman. And trust me, there are some millennials that will trick. Let's be honest. They'll trick. But as the generation goes down, most of them are not going to be tricking. The women are going to spend to get any time attention with some men or young gentlemen of a certain age, personally. So they like to waste the black man's time. And Kevin has revealed this not only from this video that was put out, now going to be 2 years old in December the 20th, I believe. I think it's 20th. But maybe beyond. We'll go further into this video with fair use. Let's listen carefully.
The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish. It's like, yes, ma'am. It's like, I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title. And you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you want it.
I'm sorry.
No,
No, you're not sorry. Oh, I was gonna go there. Ooh, where's Kevin? Yeah, I'm about to go. Yo.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
What's good, Jay Shine? I was gonna go there. I was gonna y'all tempting me. I'm gonna try to be, for the sake of this stream, I'm gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. It's gonna be difficult. I don't know if I'm gonna survive to do so, but I'm gonna try tonight. Anyhow, let's keep going. But you see right there, she says she's sorry. We know she's not damn sorry because she wants your service for free. Now, Jay Shine, because you're in the building right now, tell me how many sisters in general want you to provide a service or do something for free? If you want to let people know in the comment section, please, let's hear it. How many ladies you come across? And mind you, Jay Shine is in another country, so it's a little different. But back in America, totally different question. How many ladies you know, or you could say right now, Jay Shine, want you to provide a service or do something for them for free? I'll wait. Oh, woo! Look at that. I'm gonna pin that right there. See that? Oh. See how much they waste the time and energy and, utility of black men? Let's keep going.
Using this as less, and that's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men.
Oh, I forgot. My apologies. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, my rudeness. Please, as you come in the building, please hit the like button. Share the stream. Sharing's caring. And also, please support the channel. Be with Super Chat or Cash App. All contributions also will contribute into the Chaos Rain show. I surely appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I see what you wrote right here, Jay Shine. You're currently in the somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, heading back to LA, but the same here too. Oh, okay. If you're back if you're back here, let me know for Discord. All right, Jay Shine. You're not staying here on this channel, but let me know Discord. All right. Let me keep going. Face.
That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year. And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. And how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making six figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay. Why do you need a man making six figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encourage him like, hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that. And then,
all right. So
let me pause right here. In other words, I'm gonna recite it in normal itch language. I need a man that will make more or not equal but more value than me, so I could split with his money just in case things go south what I'm doing business wise. I need a sense of security, like a sense of security. And the man that I'm dealing with, I don't want them because I'm paying. Oh yes, you are paying, and I'm tired of paying. Actually, I want to do that makes more to me, so that way, not only he'll throw money at me, but what's mine is officially mine, and what's his, all mine. Mine. Now, is there a problem with that? I don't know. Is she qualified or put herself in a position to really get and demand that? Absolutely not. Let's continue with the fair use.
Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make six figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So,
okay.
10%. All right. So the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, brain with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make six figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make six figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah,
men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
There you go. That's your level. Now, I hear a lot of ladies say that, well, you need to put yourself in proximity with these men, that foolishness. And that sounds good. But the problem is, and she lived in North Carolina, and now I heard she's now in Georgia. She, like I said before, she's looking for a man to have a certain amount of money so she could keep her money, use your money, and in return, don't really provide much enough no. And right now, the age she was at that time when she was on that show, she was 35 years of age. We're now in 2024. She's now 39 years of age. Next year she'll be 40. She's already hit the wall at 35, and now she's beyond anything beyond that. Now, I've heard she was threatening a lot of black folks, especially black men, online on certain shows that she's going to give up on black men, go find Mr. Charlie, Brad, and okay. The problem is you've been dealing with Brad and Charlie for some time now, especially in North Carolina. If you deal with animals, dog grooming, you're getting them cheeks and been sent to Poundplex City by other group of men, unfortunately. And how we know this? Because you're still complaining. You have not gotten what you say you rightfully deserve. So you are put in or be around proximity of other groups of men, including black men, but they're not giving you what we consider the ultimate goal, and that is a marriage. Besides a relationship, people can get relationships any day of the week. You know, if people make a decision on being in a relationship, they go ahead and do so. But other than that, you know, you're not getting what you say you really want. And hold on. And because of this, you're looking for an ultimate sponsor for whatever you're trying to do, so that way you can keep your money, or anything falls left, you could be more comfortable with somebody else's stuff. And if things go south, especially if you do get marriage from a black man, let's say we get him, we know by default, by the percentage, by the numbers, especially the no-fault divorce in America and how women are exercising the no-fault divorce, they're going to probably walk away with your little money if you make more than her in a couple of years. Let's continue. Fair use.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want him. Man, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want.
Oh, Kevin, she does know what she wants, but she's not going to be upfront telling you what she wants. She's laying out and being articulate to, you know, mess around and tell you nonsense. If she really was transparent with you of what she really wants, her intentions, trust me, most men are not going to be down with that, personally. She definitely knows what she wants. Let's stop the cap. Let's keep going.
And saying 6 figures is just something that you've got taken from out there, but I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not enough in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, ma'am. Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options, and typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. Who this doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Oh, okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling
Right.
you what they want. And you're still
Right.
saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
And that's the underlying truth. Not only they don't want you, they could tell by looking at you head to toe and how you carry yourself, attitude, or even some other issues. Especially if they take you on a date, and even a conversation alone, it already they already come to the conclusion that say, yeah, you're just a good pound town, maybe. That's it. And that's the sad truth for a lot of modern women. And it hurts a lot of them for the last 2 years when Kevin was around. They've been always told throughout the Steve Harveys, all these other so-called well-known TV personalities, gurus, dating coach, not dating coach, these little life coach or these affirmational nonsense, And I've heard about the affirmation nonsense. And I think one particular person said it best. Affirmation is some bullish. Other groups of people don't talk about affirmation. Hell, other groups of women don't talk about affirmating anything. You only hear this with Negroes. Affirmation. I'm going to affirmate. Y'all say, my man. Y'all say my problems, all this. And they call, them type of young all them stuff. And speaking in weird false tongue. That's going to fix their ish. And be honest with you, them don't fix nothing. The only thing that does is give you more headaches and problems. Let's continue on with this.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your.
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like.
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for Black women. They will even, should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring, I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit.
And Jay Sean wrote it best. I still don't like this shit. I never did like this chick, bro. But you gotta understand, Jay Sean, most modern women here in the West, they think they're entitled to the whole world, regardless what they bring or the baggage. They feel because I'm a woman, hear me roar, I'm here just standing. Matter of fact, I put my yoni on the table. That's all that's required. Nothing else. They'll chase it. They'll, give a nice little poke in there, and they'll put their mouth in it. At the end of the day, that's all that I'm bringing. That's all I can offer, and that's all they will deserve. And that's it. I come up showing as I am. Some man's gonna flower me with not only attention, but money and everything else. The whole kitten and caboodle. I think that's the right word to say. Anyway, let's keep going.
You should want the best for your son.
Yes.
Of course.
But and are you thinking, Micah?
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You
hear that? She said she think I should be the exception to the rule. Wait. I got somebody back. Hold on, guys.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Oh my God. One more time.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You can't make it up, man. You can't make this ish up, man. Cannot make it up. No, sir. Oh, you know, I didn't notice that, Jay Shine. Let me write that down. She never even mentions getting a good man father figure for her son. No, you never notice. No woman, modern woman, is thinking of a father figure for their child. They're looking more of what I can gain from a man. Period. She's actually, to be very honest, she's actually looking for a cleanup man. You hear the notion about don't be the cleanup man. And I remember Obsidian did mentions over almost a decade ago of not being a cleanup man. It resonates to a lot of Western men today. And a lot of Western men have gone to the cause, say, I will not be the cleanup man. And a lot of them are actually exuding their options heavily. They're not even looking at. Matter of fact, because a lot of men today have taken to the internet and already voiced their opinion what they're not going to do. If you're a woman that you fall under these parameters, you know, you're a certain age or you have children, a lot of men are not going to invest. They're not going to waste time now. I mean, think about this. Think about this. We all see the NFL draft. And a lot of black men get in their feelings that see a small pool of black men, young black men, that is drafted to NFL with non-black women. They look at that as like, this is the end of the world. They look at that as these men. These men are going to go and spend money, their time, resource with another set of women and leave them hanging. And that is the fear with a lot of modern women. To the point now, you think about it, that they will conclude if it's not these men that's potentially be millionaires, I don't want nothing at all. Hell, screw a 6-figure. I want an 8-figure. Brother. Off the bat. And I've heard stories about, black women in these colleges and what they're not willing to do and what they've been doing for a lot of these athletes when they're in relationships with these athletes. I've been hearing some stories. It's just ridiculous. And it makes sense why I'm not going to really invest in no sister. All it takes is a non-black woman to come in. That's it. That's it. That's it. So at the end of the day, think about it. A lot of young men, from what I'm hearing, not gonna invest in no modern black women. They're just gonna go out, unfortunately. And it is what it is. So let me keep running more of this tape. Where is it? All right, let's continue.
I think you're the exception to the rule, but your life has proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so? What is it?
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat him off with a stick.
Now, you see, it goes back to shaming language, right? Any woman will be attracted to any man depending how he presents himself. Especially if, let's be honest, there's a difference between man and woman in regards to the parameters of where the levels they'll reach, where they're inclining or declining. Men always, no matter how history has said, if you live longer and do what you have to do, you're going to probably climb projection and go upward as you age as a man than a woman. That as they get older, things do start to decline. Mostly youth and fertility, regardless, woman keeps a good look. That starts to drain down as they get older. So for her to make that statement, she doesn't understand the nature of man and woman. Personally. Now, are there exceptions of certain men are not going to get young women or attract certain women? Yeah, in some way, yes. But is that the case for all the men? Nope. And let's be fair and honest. Women at a certain point in life, depending, if they've been raised by one parent, two parent, they're always going to look for a man that has something that they're going to be attracted to. Whether it's money, looks, or let's be honest, a good pounding in the vagina. So a man's always going to win that department. So in regards, she thinks and believes that, you're going to keep thinking like that, boo-boo, but you're delusional. You're just delusional. But, they got to learn the hard way, gentlemen. Let's keep going. Berries.
That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest.
Yes, breathe, sweetie, breathe. I know that was heavy what he just laid out there. Especially at your age, and you admit yourself you're average looking. No, you're not fat. Great. That's excellent. That's one criteria you met. But all the other primers, we had X off, personally. In all good faith. But unlike the conversation you have with Mr. Samuels, you're still fighting that you think you deserve and you're entitled to a man that is 6 figures and even high other parameters of all the categories above, that you feel that you qualify for them men. And he's trying to lay it to you respectfully, softly. You do not qualify. Let's keep listening.
You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women.
Now you see this shit right here? You see that? She's now tuning off what the guy's saying on her phone. This right here, gentlemen, is a sign of disrespect. And this is why I kind of like when Kevin runs the format he does and have people show themselves visually. Because now you can see the body language, how they move when the conversation is engaging or how we're trying to go back and forth. And mind you, He's doing this to shed an example. Now I heard Kevin was on some other weirdo platform saying the opposite, the otherwise, that she, because she makes some money, that she does somewhat might qualify for a high earning man. But he's only telling that dude because personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, personally, because he's on a non-black platform. When he went and did that interview, and I'm not gonna mention his name, y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't put it in chat room, please. I don't want to see that in chat room. He's only telling this dude this because obviously he's on somebody else's house. But behind closed doors, he could look at it and be honest that because she went on this platform and she's trying to get free advice in regards to what she qualified and what she's looking for, she do not qualify it. She's already telling herself why she don't qualify. Let's continue.
Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but
okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
Look at this. Look at this. You know what? Now that come to my mind, and I know that most people are just watching, and I know y'all guys want to participate in chat room. I understand. I respect it, you know. You know what? When I look at this video now after almost 2 years ago, and I saw this video a few times now, maybe too many times. I'm not thinking about it. The thing that I conclude of all this is a lot of modern black women don't respect black men. I think this because there's a lot of black men are checking out more than ever. Most of the ones that's Gen Zs and you know, and I would say younger millennials and Gen Zs are checking out more, particularly. It makes me wonder, has this woman ever watched herself during the playback of this? Has anybody, I don't know if anybody, y'all guys can answer this in the chat room. And usually I normally look at super chat more, but for the sake of conversation, I'll read it depending. Do y'all guys believe this woman really looked at herself and watched the playback of this actual video? And look how she carried herself to a free session of Kevin's advice? I mean, really. Come on, I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at it very hard. I'm looking at it really deeply if we look at it closely. Throughout the last few minutes of this whole segment that's almost 25 minutes long, as Kevin is hitting her with dose of reality and why what she asked for is not going to be sustainable or she can't get that, she's on her phone. Her goddamn Android or iPhone, particularly, I don't know what the phone is. Most of the women are using iPhones anyway. She's looking at her phone, dead in the screen, while she's sitting and saying, man, I don't know what this Talking about, I qualify. You better tell me what I want to hear. F that. You're going to tell me what I want to hear. Don't tell me I don't qualify. You think this is dusty? You know, that's the vibe I'm getting from this chick. But let's keep going.
And you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone.
Yes. And this is one thing that modern women hate with a passion. You will die alone. Now, I hear a lot of women reverse back and say, well, you men are going to die alone, which is possibly true. But there's more you than men, ladies. And the last thing you want in your existence is to know you go throughout life without a man of, besides substance, a man in general, that you just live throughout life, going onward and onward and onward, and you're constantly, and I forgot this soundbite, but I got put up here. You're constantly like modern women of society, not only act like men, but conduct yourself like men, but you're on what I like to call, and this soundbite never gets old, you're always on the the carousel, if I may add. Let's run that again. Yeah. On the carousel. Constantly on the carousel. Throughout your God-loving ways. And loving it so hard. As a matter of fact, there was a video done by KG, Kendra. And there was one woman. No, was it her show? Yeah, it was her show, especially. How she said she's single, looking for a high six-figure earning man. I think she's in her 50s. I think that's how she's. Yeah. And she just had some good intercourse just the other day. How are you gonna be looking for a man of any value as old as you are? And I'm sure she had kids, and you out here on the and you know what I mean, on the carousel. Men see that and know that you're on the, like, literally. They get the perceptions that that's all you're good for. But a lot of women, you can't tell them nothing. They don't want to learn. They learn the hard way, like everything else, you know. They just learn the hard way. Sad to say, but that's the honest truth. Let's keep going. Where am I?
Because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities. And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids. And you're average. And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No.
No.
Most people get average people, especially average people. You're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business. You've been making six figures for the last 3 years. Okay.
Before we continue, let's see now a brief intermission. Please make sure you hit the like button, share the stream. As you know, this is the title. Has Kevin Samuels destroyed the black community in general, or did he? I mean, really, let's be honest. Did he really destroy the black community? I mean, I'm presenting some videos of some evidence, but I'm giving you actual commentary and the honest truth through, for what I viewed in the last 4 years, roughly the last 2 years, when he switches content from men to women in May around the month, like late May 20th, I believe, 2020 up to May the 5th, 2022. So let's keep going.
But if I'm looking at you, but if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't. You don't look the same because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Yeah.
So, what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy. People think most of us in the black community need therapy, but you're not dealing with reality. I asked you about your child's father, and you couldn't answer me. But it doesn't sound like you're too proud of him.
Nope.
What kind of student is your child?
He's an A student.
Does he have any behavioral problems?
No, he actually got a YouTube channel, and he's trying.
I don't need that. I don't need no.
Oh my goodness. My God. My God. So you exploiting your son? What the? Yo. Kevin.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You can't make it up. You just can't make it up. Let's finish this up.
No. But where is it? But his daddy is still. If his daddy is alive, does he have a relationship with his father?
Yeah, he does.
Then what's your issue with him?
He's not business minded like my father and my uncle. And
Then why did you choose to make a baby with him before you got married?
Young and dumb. I was 16.
Exactly, and that cost. See?
Yeah.
That young and dumb shit, let me stop you right here. That young and dumb shit you black women throw out as if it's supposed to get. Listen and listen well, women. Young and dumb is not a get out of jail free card. It doesn't go woof and change the fact. You still have to carry that consequence. And men are not rushing up to be stepfathers to 13-year-olds. What would be better is if you honestly sat down and asked yourself, what value can I bring to a man?
And I know that what I can.
Well, all right. What value? What is it?
What is it? I can help him with his business. I'm very business minded on the end of helping organize. And I plant into planting my own garden, so I can definitely plant into improving my etiquettes with just self-improvement. And
I mean, all this is catchy phrase, I think. And maybe if she was dealing with a femininity, an actual true femininity coach, they'll probably get her some decent dude. But regardless, a man of six figures at this age and where she is mentally with the child, if her child was 13, in 2020. That means her child right now, as it states, is probably now an adult now. He's probably out the house now. Probably going to attend college this year, roughly, if my math is right. Because if he's 13, he could have been 50. Well, actually, no. No, okay, if he's 13 now, that means he would have turned 14 in 2021, 15 2022, 16 2023, 17 2020. All right, so roughly he's going to be 17 years old this year. And I'm just doing my math off my head. I could be wrong. So he has like another year before he probably graduate this year, roughly, you know, because some kids graduate early. It's not always the case, but you have that boy for like another year or this year at most. And after he gets out the door, you know, maybe life might be maybe easier, roughly. Not guaranteed, but maybe easier. Nonetheless, you know, you can't ask what you demand and ask for. You don't really qualify. And the guardian, all that stuff, that's just basic. Most women nowadays don't guardian anyway, but if they do, that's not really a requirement for most men. That's really slightly above average. Just saying. Fair use.
And working on myself. And
Ma'am, at 35 years old, here's what you told me. I can help him with his business. Due respect, ma'am. And I mean no disrespect, but 20 to 30% of people own businesses. What about the 70 to 80% of men who don't own them? That means that doesn't matter. That means nothing to the average man.
Yep.
Then the next thing you said, I can plant. Ma'am, that means nothing to most people because we go to grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
Then you say self-improvement. I gave you a shot at saying what you have to offer to men, and you said nothing that we value.
What do you value? What do you?
Book a session.
Nope. You want to get that for free. And I agree. He stopped it right there. This is the reason why I kind of understand why Kevin did the format and structure the show where he does, because it's evident he's only going to give you so much for free. And usually during the time paying for the service, you're looking at almost close to $900 at that time on his website. And here's the funny thing about all this. How did you, a business owner, instead of going straight to the website, you upper call in on a day that he's not talking about, you know, dealing with helping people. It was a disagreement day. That baffles me, like literally. All right, this video is almost done anyway. Let's wrap this up.
Session. Book a session. I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm done. I've tried to go around, but this has happened. The older you ladies get, the more you get set in your ways. Book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you don't. But you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean.
And you know, I think one thing that hurt a lot of my women was this. Listen carefully.
Well, I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you, and I'm telling me I'm being mean. Tired of y'all doing this shit.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's the right call. That's the right call. Yeah. I respect him for that. They want something for nothing. My good friend Mr. Brown said it best. You want something for nothing. For nothing. And we're not doing that there. Now let me see what this one. All right. This other video. And for more further context, so that people know, I mean, not this. 130. Hold on. For context, right? That was the timeline of 2020, the conclusion of 2020. And that right there propelled him to even more than what he is. And mind you, Kevin took almost a week or maybe 2 weeks hiatus. after that broadcast because he wants to see the after effects of it. And trust me, that stream alone got a whole lot of attention. Some women did live streams calling Kevin Samuels everything from the child of God. Like literally. Hell, some of them tried to petition or try to find ways to, get him off YouTube just by that broadcast alone. I believe that's what probably did happen. And mind you, it didn't stop there. And one thing I've noticed and learned, this is me. What I've learned is that you are effing with the money. And to tell y'all a side note, if y'all go back to his catalog of live streams, and I never really tried to find the video, but there was a live stream as his stream was concluding. He said it best out of his mouth. What he's doing, and this is back in 2021. So if you want to find that live stream, you got to go start from 2021, roughly. What he's been doing and what he has done every night up to his death, he told all of the subscribers of people that watch and rock his channel that what he's doing was dangerous. He was changing the landscape of the dating market, i.e., how men and women interact in the dating market. And to me, I think that's one point why, if we look at the title of the stream, was he destroying the black community, or was he, the structure of the black race, i.e., whatever you want to call it, right? I would go even further and say he is dangerous and he'll cause more destruction in regards to how women could sit there, use and exploit and, gain some from regular modern men, especially black men in general, and probably other race of men, but, just black men in general. How by doing this, you open the eyes of a lot of men, and it said, my value is much more worth. I'm not gonna let you exploit me or use me just for as is. And eventually you get tired and you move on to the next cock, which they're already doing already. That's what made him very dangerous. And he told y'all on one of his live streams back in 2021, especially, or early 2022, but one of the years he did said it on live stream. If y'all can find it, that'd be good. You can watch it for yourself. I can't tell you what the name of the live streams because I can remember. I wish I snipped it at the time, but I wasn't really think it was important because when he said that, I think say, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to Kevin. Yeah, what he's doing is dangerous, but I don't think it's dangerous enough where they got, take him off the face of this earth. But now when I think about it now, he said that for a reason because he knows it's dangerous and it's working. It's very effective. And really, it caused more a problem or destruction that's already here in the black community, for those that don't know. So now, the final video we're going to play is this thing with this lady. And I mean this lady. And how she feels she wants to, I guess, sway and tell Kevin about what he's doing is wrong and wants him to change his message. Let's listen in. Fair use.
I mean, I don't know what it is. What is it? What's going on with you though?
Okay, so
no. I need to know what I need before we get into this. I just need to know what's going on with you, because you obviously have some sort of issue with my platform, my business, my panel, my something. That's fine.
Okay.
But
so that's why I called.
Go ahead.
All right, so I've been watching a lot of different channels, and I do know I'm aware of the different platforms that come after you, and it's not you personally. So I think there's a lot of pandering on YouTube, and I know that every single content creator has their own niche and their own audience they seek to speak to, but I feel like it's causing a lot of confusion and chaos to people who watch. I mean, I honestly feel like, okay, so I don't follow like Pink Pill and stuff like that.
You don't what?
I don't follow like channels like Pink Pill and Chrissy. I'm not, and I don't even do Level Up channels either. But I'm interested in like the male point of view as far as like the women that they seek and what they look for. So I follow a lot of like male channels, and I'm just not satisfied with what I'm seeing. I feel like it's pandering. I feel like it's causing like a false sense of.
But why do you?
reality.
Okay, but here's the thing. I gotta be honest. Why is this your business?
It's because I'm interested. First
Okay,
of all,
okay.
No, you're not interested. You just want to come in and besides troll, you really want to tell Kevin to stop doing what he's doing because you don't like the message. Let's keep real. And we're not gonna be honest. Let's keep listening.
Don't stop. I'll let you speak.
Okay.
And on several times, I've allowed you to come onto the show, and you've sent me all kind of messages. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna jump through hoops to try to prove myself to you. That's out.
Okay.
I don't know who you think you are or why you think I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't need to prove myself to you. But apparently there's something over here to where you keep coming back. Why? Why is this your business?
A lot of people who watch your channel constantly like either message me or talk to me, or I saw you on such and such channel. And
But nobody's seen you. Nobody has seen you since the one show you did. And
I still have people who talk to me to this day.
okay, well
whether it's on Instagram,
okay, but
YouTube.
I need to understand this. You don't like what I say.
Okay. But I don't like what you say sometimes. There's some things that I agree with.
But okay. Why don't you just admit the fact that you like being over here?
No.
Well, if
that's
you
not the
didn't, you
case. I
wouldn't.
think
Why do you come?
okay.
Okay, ma'am, you come over here and you spend you've even gone to the point of where you'll super chat to make sure I see your comment.
Oh wow. Damn, Kevin, you look like you got one of them crazy chicks that be watching, lurking you in every page for her throw money. I bet she's not big money. I bet she throw like $2 roughly. She don't throw no money, man. Look, most black women don't spend money on a lot of men. Let's keep real. Main ones that they're attracted to, but they don't spend the money like that, man. But to sit there super chat the man just to see your comment, it's kind of weird. Anyway, let's keep listening.
So what is it? Because here's the thing. If you have a point of view and you think that I'm doing it wrong and all these other, why don't you go do it right? Why don't you go fix it? And then tell it, and then everybody can follow you, and since you have the right way of doing it.
I should start my own channel or something. No, I feel like just like everyone else that gets to call and either voice their opinions, so should I. But I feel like
no. This is not a democracy. Make no mistake. See, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. Everybody does not get to call in. I have a limit on how many times I let someone call. I don't just continue to dispense free advice. And I've talked to you multiple times, but the thing is, I've never said it, but you message me often. You message me on other platforms. You send me inboxes, videos, and I'm like,
okay, Kevin,
why?
Kevin, you're not inside paying me as a stalker. That's not.
I'm not painting you as okay, ma'am. First of all, check that shit. I didn't paint you as a.
Well, what is it then? Because that is stalker-ish behavior. If a man did this, man, the police would be calling him, number one. And number two, it would look at some weird stuff. Personally. Just saying. They'll look at they'll look at that man as a weirdo and a person that needs to be dealt with. It's just honest true. Let's keep going.
Stalker. I just said you don't like my platform, yet you continue to contact me about stuff.
So first of all,
No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I'm not painting you as anything. I said you don't like my platform. You don't like what I have to say, and you're not. But you seem to continue on a dialogue with me, and I'm not going to change what I do.
Okay, Kevin. Now, can I?
Oh, go ahead. Oh no, you're talking. You're talking. You're doing all the finger stuff to the camera. You need to
All right,
unmute
all right,
yourself.
okay. I'll calm down.
Yeah, you're gonna calm down because that's not gonna work here.
Okay. All right, fine.
Go ahead.
The first time I called into your show, I was intrigued by some of your videos. I watched I think 4 videos back to back, and I was intrigued. Okay. There are some things that I do like, some things that I don't like, but I wasn't just turned off. I tune in to topics that I think are interesting and I watch. However, what happened when I called in was I was bashed. I had no idea that some of the people in your chat were so
Okay, let me stop you right. I need you. I don't.
And that's what
I don't like that.
inbox.
Okay, first of all, ma'am, I need you to understand something. That word, I have a problem with that word. You have opinions and you're not a shrinking violet. You give just as good as you get. I've seen some of the stuff you've written in my chat room, so don't play victim.
Okay.
Number 2, that comment section is a free-for-all. It is an open bazaar. I do not control who comes in and out of the 4,221 people. So if you don't like it, the only way anybody would be able to communicate with you is if you raise your hand and talk.
Okay.
So you come to a place and stir the pot and then complain or get upset with the response. That's rich.
I don't try to certify.
Yes, you do. I've read your comments.
Comment.
I have blocked you.
And you know what's funny? Because a lot of people feel that when Kevin's doing his streams and running and doing his dissertation of the topic at hand, which I would say more than 89%. I'll be more discreet and say 90% of people that watch his content don't go through the monologue and the dissertation of today's show, the topic at hand. They go straight to the callers. Now, you know me like anybody else. I watch pretty much everything, especially if I am subscribed to the channel. I will watch the video from top to end, roughly. But I'm not going to be sitting there taking short clips, especially clips that's like shorts or just video uploads that is under 50 minutes, or I could say under 40 minutes, roughly. I don't do that. And the reason why I don't do that is because you don't gain or understand what was the purpose of the whole stream or the video. But regular people that click onto these videos, they're only going through the clips, or roughly they're not watching the whole live stream. As you know, this stream is going to be pretty much lengthy because I have 2 different other videos to share and give commentary. But overall, most people today don't watch live streams like that, and if they watch anything of content, they want to watch the short form of it anyway because of the attention span. So keep that in mind. Let's keep going. Because I've seen some of Mimi. You're not innocent. So my thing is, if you don't like the treatment, why do you come back?
First of all, because you blocked me for no reason.
Oh, I don't need. No. See, that's where you're wrong again. What made you think this was a democracy? I blocked you for a reason. I did, and let me tell you the reason I blocked you. Because you come in here starting issues and then getting upset with the response. And then when I look back, first let me just be honest, man. I'm doing this because this is content right now, but I don't have time to deal with your issues with YouTube. I'm not getting paid to deal with your issues. If you don't like it, don't talk to nobody. But you're not going to sit there and send me emails and long messages telling me about who said something in the chat room and da. You ain't paying me.
Okay, Kevin, I get it. You can't control your audience. And I'm not a big YouTube watcher. And it took for me to go to other channels and watch other things to realize that this is how YouTube is. I'm not a YouTube guru. I don't really have time to watch YouTube. I've just started watching it during the pandemic. So excuse me if I'm an amateur. I'm learning that.
No, it's not a problem being an amateur. The problem is you want special treatment.
I don't want special treatment. I actually
Ma'am,
want-
okay, let me explain to you. You're not the only woman of your caliber, your income level, even your appearance who watches me. But you are the one who stands out like a sore thumb, demanding the most attention. You may be successful, you may be attractive, but I will tell you, I have women who are far higher, far hotter, far more, who just sit back, lay back in the cut and let things be what it is. And I try to make the room for everybody. But it's like you want special attention. And here's the thing. Why? Why do you want special attention from me?
Okay.
Because the answer is simple. It's simple. She's sexually attracted to you. How many modern women you know nowadays, especially a black woman, that sitting there watching and stalking Kevin, they see on this stream, right? That goes out her way to always watch every video he does, wants to comment on every end of video or during live streams with one or multiple accounts, and I mean multiple with accounts with the M, just to get the attention of the content creator like the one Kevin Samuels, because she is by default not only sex attracted, but she's trying to shoot a shot, but she doesn't know how to do it in a respectful manner. She goes through the shaming language. She goes in the chat room, fight with other people that's watching the stream in the chat room for no good reason. And she was doing it just to be really silly and creepy. Especially if you don't like what he does on YouTube. And it gets annoying. And trust me, Kim has blocked a lot of people that come into space that's not in good faith, that's want to start some ish. He has done that countlessly. So keep that in mind. Let's keep going.
Kevin,
You don't need to keep
So-
saying my name.
because I'm trying to get your attention. First of all, after your show, I did actually go and schedule a counseling session for my son and I. We've been doing it and it's been great. So I have not had the chance to thank you. I've seen tremendous improvement.
So you took my advice.
I got counseling. Yes. I
Okay.
did.
So, but I
I
also
like-
recommended that you book a session with me too.
Because the session that you wanted with me is more like my issues with, I guess, dating and stuff. And
No,
I'm like,
no, ma'am. No. What I want you to do is pay for the time you want. The time you want to talk to me, you need to pay for it like everybody else. It's not dating, ma'am. No, ma'am. That I refuse to allow you to do that. The session you can book is a customizable billable hour. It's just you send me messages, you communicate with me like we know one another. I don't know you. You're a stranger who called into my show one day, and I talk to strangers all the time. But you want special treatment. It's very much diva-esque. Now, for a point in time, I thought it was kind of humorous, kind of funny. But after continuing, I'm like, this is not cool. That's why I blocked you. And then even if I didn't block you, you're still getting the same behavior. So what is it that you want from me? How can I help you?
whoa, okay.
What do you mean, whoa?
Anyway.
You're on my show. Use whatever words you would like. What is it? What is the outcome you would like to see?
When I came onto the show, you were talking about, you constantly start your shows now with people who bash you. I just wanted to voice my opinion about the different sectors.
I don't
or the
start my
different-
show like that, man. Please don't do that.
Well,
That is not.
you have
Just
been
tell me what you
some of-
want, the outcome you want.
I just wish that there needs to be some type of real advice given to these young men. Because
Yeah,
I
well,
feel
I'll
like
tell you
they're
what. The advice, and that's what I don't. That's what I disapprove of women like you. You just said you took my real advice, and it worked. Right? Yes or no?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you just took.
Oh no, it did work. But it goes back like average at best. They want something for nothing, i.e., they want your service for free. And let me run this quick little blip.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure you guys, as you watch the stream, hit the super chat or Cash App, and make sure you hit the like button as we go forward with the stream. I will surely appreciate it.
My real
I
advice,
can't hear you.
you should be able to hear me. You took my real advice.
I can't hear you.
Yeah. So this is,
I can't hear you.
don't know what your problem is. See, here's what it is, guys. A lot of times people just want special treatment, man. There's nothing wrong with my audio. It's with yours. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Go ahead. Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
No, can't.
Put you back in the waiting room and come back in, because I'm going to get this settled tonight. Get this shit settled tonight. Unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Anyways, so
But I said you want women to get real advice. I mean, and that's the problem I have. I gave you real advice that you acted on and it helped, correct?
yes, but
All
it's
right.
not
So
just women.
no. Did you have to pay for that advice?
No.
Right.
But
But it still helped. And that's what I do on this show. I don't give ongoing consultative advice. So focus on what I've done for you. I've talked to you and I've helped you. But what is it you want? It's like you want me to fix the freaking world.
No, I don't. If you want me to book an hour with you,
I
right now,
won't
do it
take
right
your
now.
money, ma'am. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay,
I do not
exactly.
want you
All
to
right,
book
so
a
that's
session.
not what
I just want to get this cleared up because you seem to have a particular thing with me and I don't understand what it
I'm watching your
is.
show. I'm watching your show like everyone else.
But you're not like
That's
everyone else.
Okay, Kevin, or Mr. Samuels. I'm just address you as that. Why not? I have an opinion like everyone else. I think that there's too many channels that's like painting all the different pictures and everybody's confused.
Then don't watch them.
Like seriously.
Then don't watch them. And don't come. Then that's fine, ma'am. You're entitled to your opinion. Then what you should do as an intelligent businesswoman is you should not come back to those places. YouTube is a vast ocean of content. And you're not going to stop.
Okay.
It's like you want to, I mean, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you sound very controlling and exert that control in your own life because you're not going to control 4,000 some odd people on
Who
YouTube.
anybody?
I am speaking.
But you see, the problem is they're not going to do that because they love the drama. They like to be the center of attention. Matter of fact, I believe most modern women today, they go scour the surge of the internet for content like this. From what Kevin's done or any other male content creator, and you can say me as well, when we talk about a lot of things, including the foolishness that we're seeing here. Like literally. They're not going to go to content that gives affirmation or tell them that they're queen, all this nonsense, that foolishness. They come here because they want the man to tell them what it is and try to fight against it to sway him to not talk this type of content or tell him what they don't want to hear. So, yeah. Anyhow, let's keep going. And that's not going to happen.
You're not
Right.
going to control what me as a grown damn man do or what anybody else does on YouTube. You control what you do and what you put out. That's it. You are voluntarily coming onto these platforms and interacting with people and then complaining about or having issue with the interactions and the content. Stop coming if you have an issue.
You're basically telling me to not do what everyone does on YouTube.
No,
Just because you
everybody on
follow a
YouTube,
guy.
no. Everybody on YouTube does not sit around and stamp their feet and demand to be heard. I'm doing this finally because I'm tired of. Okay, do you want me to go there? Because everybody on
No, I
YouTube,
don't.
I'm just gonna say everybody on
You and I can
YouTube.
have
Do
a
you really
personal
want to? Do you really
conversation.
want to go there? Everybody on YouTube.
No,
I don't
because
have everybody on YouTube sending me email after email after DM after DM after this
Kevin,
after that,
Kevin.
talking about
All
the
right,
issues
all
you
right.
speak. Shut up, hush. Talking about the issues you're saying. I'm not saying you want something romantically from me. I'm not trying to even imply that. But I'm saying is, ma'am, you don't pay for my time. I've said but before, respect my inbox. Everyone else seems to be, it seems like other women can respect my boundaries. You have not paid for my time and nor do you respect my boundaries. So this will be the last interaction we have because it's apparent that you have something going on that I cannot address, nor am I qualified, nor should I want to. Again, the outcome you want is YouTube to be a better place in your opinion. It's not going to be.
Just like average at best, another modern woman does not respect the black man's time. Respect the man's inbox. That's all Kevin's asking. But we all know they're not going to do that. They're never going to do that because you are the one black man that is saying something that is foreign and push back their delusional fairy tale ideology. And the saddest thing about all this guys, is Kevin is shining the bigger light of what he goes through again every night. This woman, like many women, their whole sole purpose, personally, is to make sure they waste your time. They will not respect if you are a man of that value, pushing narrative. They will not respect your time or what you do. They're going to infringe on your time more than anything else. And I remember when the old man said best, could they create a certain event? An event really is to really center the men to really have their own discussions where they could plan and strategize how to better themselves as black men. And women are not allowed for good reason. For a good reason. And she's like, she does not respect your time or respect anybody else's time. And that's one thing if you did not learn, you know now. So let me keep going with this. I'm going to wrap this portion up so I can do one more video. Oh, where is it?
Go to those areas or go make your own platform.
All right. Are you done?
And trust me, she probably has made her own platform that we don't know because this is like maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Trying to put me on blast.
You know what?
Was that your whole purpose?
You know what?
To
I would
embarrass
tell you this.
embarrass
No,
a pretty girl on YouTube.
you call yourself pretty, but you know, whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm really trying. I'm trying not to go there, but you're not making it easy.
Okay,
Yeah, go take it up with your
don't-
boyfriend. I don't have
before you
time.
go
I don't
there,
have
hold on,
time.
can
I
I-
don't
can
go
I
take it up with your man. Get the fuck on.
My nigga.
Woo, y'all don't know.
I don't want to know.
You just don't know.
I don't want to know. I know enough. I see.
Oh, you still blocked. No wonder she called in. Jumped in here. So the entitlement is outrageous, right?
Yeah. That's it. All right. And that ends that portion. And that's another modern woman that's stalking him and want his attention and try to convince him. Really, she was there to try and get his attention so she can come back in the chat room and chat and talk her ish and go as far as trying to shoot a shot at Kevin. That's how I look at the interaction. And that was like 2-3 years ago. But like I said, they don't respect your time nor what you offer or bring as a man. And trust me, Kevin offered a lot of things when he was around. Keep that in mind. Oh, and the chat room is open now for anybody to chat up. So if you want to chat, you guys could chat up free up right now. I will probably put the link. I could probably put the link now. Yeah, I'll put the link. I doubt anybody's going to come up because, you know, this is Mr. Samuel. So it wouldn't hurt. I'll put the call link if anybody wants to come up. Anyhow. All right, so let me take this down. All right, final video. And this one really sets home of really the destruction. And I'll make y'all be the judge of this. I give you my own answer of this. If I didn't say it earlier in the stream, I'll tell y'all now. If really this man was really problematic to the black community, or this, what we call the issue of the black community already, was it already, you know, gone in regards black man, black woman interaction and what we want and what our intentions are. So here we go. Last one.
Like my success, and not even though that doesn't really mean anything, but how ambitious I am to have my success and to just live my life how I'm living it. I think that makes me high value. That's how I attract a lot
High
of guys.
value? I said high demand. Okay. Guys, remember what I said? That about on Monday when women lead with, hey, what would a successful look like for a woman like yourself? And I said if they start off with anything about their education or their career, leave.
No, I didn't hear that part, but
You weren't supposed to, but the guys did.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're in high demand because you have an education.
Well, actually, I didn't finish college, so. But
I'm asking you what makes you in high demand.
I just think the way I carry myself, how I live my day-to-day life, makes me high demand.
Such as?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a landlord.
Real estate.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry. I know I can't like explain my whole story, but like,
you're 23, ma'am. 23.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm 23, but
are you going to? Okay, 23.
Damn, so you're young, baby. You own real estate already. I wonder if you're flipping houses, or are you really doing that what they call it, tax lien type housing? I'm just saying, I'm curious to know how you make your money, sweetie, because at 23, if you're that, you know, up there, I had to question that personally. Fair use.
I'm just, since you're an entrepreneur, are you successfully financially?
Yes, I have 3 properties in Atlanta
Okay. Are you making over 6 figures?
Not yet, but I'm planning.
Okay, are you making over 75,000?
Yes, I am. I made 80,000 last year.
Okay, and will a man be able to actually spend that money like it's his?
Nope. I mean, honestly, if you want me to be truthful,
yeah. Well,
if you want me to be truthful, I am a trick, like as a female, and I hate it.
You've already answered. Like no, you're a trick. A trick, you'll spend the money on him. I say, can he spend it like it's his?
No.
Nope. There you go. So this is why.
God damn it!
Now, will she spend money on a man? It's possible. I mean, I'm not sure what she looks like size-wise when you listen more into this conversation, but I could see that she might. I don't see her as the type of woman that's gonna be tricking like that. Maybe to the right homosexual, possibly, but generally no. I don't think so. Anyway, let's keep going.
Y'all's money and all this shit doesn't matter. So because you're young and you've made some money, congratulations on that. But does that make you a woman that men want, that's in high demand? I asked you about high demand and you said you are, and you described your career. So, all right, let's just give you that. Let's just say you're right on that. You're not, but let's just give it to you. What else makes you in high demand? Don't tell me about your money or anything about what you're doing in the professional world.
Well, I think my profession, like how my personality is, makes me high value. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, not high value, high demand, because I am very like outgoing. I'm very feminine. I really can talk to somebody. Like for like my past relationships, they've been like way more successful than me, and like they would feel like I will always get a compliment from them that they love that, you know, they could talk to me about their business plans or anything that they had, you know, they might have like some thoughts about that they didn't really know that I could help them.
So these people are older than you?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Man, come on, man. Really? You could tell right there she don't got it like that, gentlemen. I'm sorry. She just don't got, she don't. You know where you stand in when the right questions being asked. Anyway, let's keep going. I do that.
Yeah, I always date people older than me.
So an older man is talking to you about his business?
Well, they're not like super old. They're like 27, 28, like, you know. So they're starting businesses, but I have businesses too, so that's why they think
I'm gonna tell you right now, man, any man, no offense, but any man who started a business listening to a younger woman is kind of suspect in my opinion.
Well, I mean, he's not listening to me, but they're like getting advice, you know.
There's
I feel
no
like
advice I would get from a 23-year-old about starting a business.
I understand.
So you're in demand because of would you say you're an affectionate person?
Oh, definitely. I grew up in an affectionate household.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's run down the list. A high demand woman has a cooperative, agreeable, he has a mindset that is agreeable, cooperative, and she's smart. A high demand woman is fit. She's fit internally and externally, in and out. So she's dedicated, discerning, and disciplined. Are you
Now these are the breakdowns, guys, of what makes a high quality woman. The breakdowns from Kevin's perspective. For those that's listening, they never understand what was from his own perspective, from his own mouth. You hear it here first, or you might have heard it already if you go to his channel directly. That stream might be still up there, and I forgot the name of this stream as well, guys, because you know Kevin has like I think over 1,000 videos. Portion of those the thousands of videos, some on members, and some other videos on Patreon, which I'm not sure if his Patreon still exists. I doubt it. I'll double check. Matter of fact, I should probably check. Yeah, I'll check in a little bit. Let's keep going. Berries.
Disciplined?
Definitely, yes. I do want to become more disciplined though. Okay. But I'm trying.
More disciplined, okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Dress size?
Around a 6 or 7 or 8.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
Like 156.
5'2"?
Yes. I know I need to lose weight. I've been going to the gym and I have a nutritionist actually that's helping with that.
Okay. Disciplined, dedicated, discerning. Not outrageous, but this one is disciplined. Feminine, meaning you're affectionate, accommodating with subtle sophistication. That's you?
Definitely.
You're naturally nurturing, meaning you have a carefree, loving, easygoing, lighthearted nature, but you're serious.
Yes.
So your question is what?
My question is just how do I guess, weed out? Because for me, I feel like it'll be like any guy from different walks of life, but they'll tell me the same thing. And it's like, who do I believe?
Hold your hand up. And flip it around.
Oh.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the stream, hit the super chat or Cash App. Make sure you support and donate to the channel. Oh, and make sure you guys hit the links in the chat room in the description of this video now of Where to Follow Chaos Rain Show. And I also got membership as well, so if you be so kind, join membership as well. One thing, she is a short woman and she is pretty heavy for a woman that's under 5'4". And it goes to show that and I get a lot of women don't want to be was it they don't want to be 120 pounds or less at under 5'3". I get it. Because in their mind they feel that they put on weight, it's going to attract more men, particularly black men, to really, send them to the pound town, or I like to call complexity or poundplexity, better words. But it's not really attractive. When you're short and you get fat, it's not good in the long run, especially at 23. You should not be that big, though, in my opinion. But each your own. Let's go.
Look,
I gotta ask about the long nails.
I just started getting them. I'm trying to because I usually don't get my nails done and I'm natural all the time. So I'm trying to
disciplined, dedicated, and discerning. Is it commonplace for men of value to want women with very long fingernails like that?
No, probably not.
I'm not asking. I'm asking, do you typically hear the kind of men you're talking about wanting women with long fingernails like that?
No.
Then if you're discerning and disciplined and smart, why would you do that if it's not going to get you the outcome you want?
I don't know. I guess because to me, it's like I don't have the issue with finding the type of guys that I want. I get them, honestly. It's more like, how do I know that they're not going to waste my time and they're not just going to lead me on? Because
women, you get them. No, baby, you don't get nothing. The only thing you get with any man, and let's say all groups of men, not just black men, because I heard she dabbles. She swirls in the ocean, if you know what I mean. She's swirling it up. The only thing that you have in your future that you're dealing with these men right now, you are on, and I mean nicely, you're on the carousel. On the carousel. Yep, that's what you're on. You're on the carousel. Let's continue.
a lot of the guys that I talk to, they're like,
remember what I said?
They're in grad school.
Remember what I said, guys, about a woman who is in high demand? She is naturally an abundance-minded woman. She is not a woman who deals in scarcity. I didn't make this up. It's a 23-year-old woman who said, you find these kind of men, but yet you at 23 are worried that they're going to get you in the Dulo twist. Shout out, Kwame. You worried that they're gonna do some hookama jukama on you? And I'm going to say that number one, you're not talking about the same kind of men I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these men. Because I just said, do the kind of men that I'm talking about high value, do they want women with long fingernails and stuff like that? You said, I don't think so. Well, then how are we talking about the same kind of men? You attract men, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is not in the attraction. The problem is in the picking.
I agree.
I think you may be successful as far as money is concerned. If you're in fact making what you say you're making, good. But men don't pick women upon that. Simply don't. They pick women based upon the stuff I've talked about. So at 23, I'm gonna ask you a hard question. It's a little personal though. Do you have any children?
No.
So why at 23 at 5'2" are you not 120 pounds?
Really because of hormones, but that's why I have a nutritionist.
Hormones?
To be brutally honest, you're lazy. And trust me, I heard about hormones. Yes, I heard about it. And this is my thing with hormones. And that only derives because you're having, unfortunately, reckless, casual sex. Yes. Hormones. That means you're taking birth control or taking the Depo. But she could tell you better than I could say it. You don't believe me? Hear from her mouth. Fair use.
Do you have Graves' disease?
Have what?
You have Graves' disease?
No, like birth control and stuff like that. But that's why I was close to PCOS.
So you on birth control? Birth control put weight on you?
Yeah, the Depo shot. I was on it for 5 years. I just got off of it 2 years ago, and that's why I've been dealing with the OBGYN and the nutritionist and stuff to help me get back right.
Okay. I guess it's possible, but how often are you going to the gym?
I just started going to Orange Theory every
how often are you going to the gym?
4 times a week now.
How long you been going?
About 5 months, yeah.
5 months. 5 months you've been going to the gym 4 times a week.
Yeah, I
Careful,
would only
careful,
go.
Careful.
She's lying. She don't go to the gym. Let me tell you something. Most modern women today don't go to gyms. Unless you're a certain racial, ethnic woman, roughly. For most women, if you're a black woman, you don't see the gym in your future. I think the most activities allowed black women nowadays, if we gotta be honest, is only times is during high school and very low college. I think one college, especially, was it Morehouse, where they had to start put a regimen of physical activity, a necessity in college. And I'm thinking, wait. Why are they putting that for women in college, especially that particular college? Because they see a lot of the student bodies, freshmen that comes to college, they're like roughly on the average 40 to 50 pounds overweight. Some even go as far as 70 pounds overweight. And you see the chat room got a little less now because we're talking about the weight. So I'm not sure women's watching the stream or whoever's watching the stream, but I get it. I mean, but the truth has to be honest. That at the university had to make it mandatory. That tells you're not supposed to be fat. Boom. There's your answer. You're not supposed to be fat. Let's continue. Fair use.
Careful. I would rather you just be honest. Don't make me 5 times a week, 4 days a month. 5 months for 4 days a week.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you that I haven't been consistent. That's why I started Orange Theory Because with
ma'am,
LA Fitness,
see,
I wasn't
when
going
I
that
said
way.
disciplined, this is discipline.
I know.
So it's not. See, I want you to understand that they really believe their value is higher, the demand is higher. She says, "I'm a high demand woman," but I gave you step-by-step bullet points and explained each one of them. And you're saying you're still that. And then each thread I pull on, we're finding that it doesn't line up. Are you? You're not disciplined. A woman who's disciplined goes to the gym consistently.
I know.
A woman who's disciplined pushes away from the table consistently. She watches her caloric intake, especially if she has a weight issue. You're saying you have an OBGYN and a nutritionist. What you have is a knife and fork in the table. The things you can control, the self-discipline. This is why I'm saying, these are why women who are in demand are self-governed. And at 23, you're already 45, 40 pounds, a good 35, 40 pounds over your over your ideal weight.
We'll put, I would say, to be more brutally frank, she's 60 pounds overweight. And the reason why I say 60, because anytime women say at 40, you always got to put additional 20 more pounds. Because they're not going to be honest how much they really, really weigh. Sorry. Especially as short as you, and I could tell right now you are definitely more than 40 pounds. Each is your own. Each and teach as your own. But anyhow.
Well, my nutritionist says I need to lose 20 pounds, but yeah, I know you had that 120.
The average, well, but you're 5'2".
Yeah.
If you were 5'4", yes, but you every inch is another 5 pounds.
And you see how she said lose 20. God damn it, I'm good. Kevin, where are you?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Damn, I'm good. I am so good. Why nutrition said lose 20? You could lose 20. Because you're more than 140. You're roughly 160 pounds. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I'm good. Guys, I don't mess around. Trust me. I don't mess around with this content stuff. Your train wants you to be 140. Let's stop talking. Let's stop playing games. This is chaos here. Listen, guys, this is me talking. Your train will say that because you roughly are 60 pounds way overweight than so-called your average. To drop 20 pounds, that'll make you at 140, which that's what you want to be anyway. I'm so good. I'm good. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
Pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give yourself at least 30 pounds for a baby.
I know.
Why do you ladies say this shit? I know, but then you expect men to just pick it. So if I put you in the room, like I told the other young lady, if I put you in the room with the kind of men you say you want and desire, and they were non-black men, would they pick you to be a wife?
No.
If
But
I put you in a room with the kind of men you desire, and they were black men, would they pick you to be a wife?
I think so. I do think so.
That
Bitch, are you for real?
is so fucked up, people.
Well, because I don't like, I'm gonna tell you, I never get approached by white men unless it's for not the type of person I'm looking for, not marriage or relationship at all. Like, It's for other reasons. He walked away from him.
Gonna send you to Pound Town, baby. That's what other groups of men are declaring what they're gonna do to you. Wait, what's going on here? Wait 1 second, guys.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure you guys hit the super chat or the Cash App. All contributions go to the Chaos Rain channel. And for some reason, and I also put the call link. The call link is going to stay for like a few minutes, and I'm going to end it. If no one else want to come up and give their own assessment or whatever onto today's stream. She is only worth a good roll in the hay. But in regards to relationship, no, these dudes not seeing that. And she admit she does dabble and swirl it up with other groups of men. And that's her value. For someone that's 23 and that's roughly 106 pounds. Now, if she's like 130, you might work with it, maybe. But like I said, it's better if you be 120, baby, or 125 at most. But like I say, you can't tell black women nothing nowadays. Now, can you? Fair use, fair use.
Explain to the black men out there why you expect them to accept less than you expect Brad.
No, I don't expect them to accept less.
I heard you very well. Tell the black men out there why you believe they should accept or would accept less.
Well, I do think that
Hold on.
me and black.
Let me finish my statement.
Mm-hmm.
I asked if I put you in the room with the kind of men you say you want, will they pick you to be a wife, and they're non-black men? You said a definitive, oh no. Then I said, if I put you in the room with the kind of men you say you want, would they pick you to be a wife, and they were black men? You said, yeah. So I need you to explain to the black men why you believe they would accept you when the other races of men wouldn't accept you. You explain it to me.
Well, I just think because how I am, me and black men get along more. I mean, honestly, black men and black women have more connection than any other race. And when I get approached by white men, I'm telling you, it is never, ever like marriage, dating. It's always, or even Dominican, like anything. It's always sexual. It's not, oh, let's go on a date. It's, oh, let's go. So I just feel like automatically white men, black, other races don't look at me like, oh, wife material or date material. But I do get that from black men.
If you wanted those men who you say approached you in this manner to look at you like wife material, like they look at the other women, what would you have to do?
I don't know. I do feel like.
No, get away from feeling, baby. What you have to do is the answer. Get away from feelings. Feelings got you to this point. A woman that is, I guess, in the real estate market making pretty fair money and could probably make more. Why can't you get the man that you say you qualify or deserve? Why is the question you should ask self. Fair use.
I don't know what I should do, honestly.
No. Think about it. You just said they don't approach you except for sex or something like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to marry a non-black man and currently they only approach you on some sexual stuff, what would you have to do to make yourself a wife caliber in their eyes? What do you think?
I honestly don't know for a
What do you
non-black
think?
man.
That will not suffice. Smart 23-year-old business person.
I'm trying to think for real. I can't even give you an answer. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
really,
will.
I don't-
Yeah, you will, because you won't like. You're going to give me something, because you went into a
a
long.
non-black man.
Yes, you went into a room with non-black men that were on the same level as the black man. You said the black man will pick me because we have a similar culture. All right, then what would you have to do to get the non-black man to pick you?
I guess like be in those environments with the non-black men that are actually looking for.
So in other words,
a
they should
white-
pick you on culture.
You
They're
said
not
what?
picking you. So in other words, they would have to pick you on culture, not on you as an individual. What would you need to do as an individual to
Oh,
get?
okay. I can think now. Lose weight, definitely. Like that's across the board.
No,
Black
it's not
men
across the
and
board. You said the black man would accept it. Stop the cap.
For God!
Yep. Black man should accept it. You should just accept it. Because you're black, I'm black, blackity black, black, black. That's good enough. The expectations that modern black women see black men is very repulsive and disgusting. Fair use, fair use. I find it very disturbing.
What else?
I don't know, probably look my best everywhere I go, like everywhere.
Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
To an HBCU or predominantly white institution?
A predominantly white institute.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Lose weight, look your best everywhere. And
Probably go back to college, but I'm working on that.
why would you need to go back? Did you complete college?
No, I dropped out. My dad died
So
while
you
I
would need.
was
So you would need to
studying.
complete college for a non-black man to marry you.
Yeah, I feel like they
Okay.
would
What else?
want.
What else? What else?
Wait, let me wind that back. Wind that back.
So you would
Study
need to
abroad.
complete college for a non-black man to marry you.
Yeah, I feel like.
So you would
Study
need to
abroad.
complete college for a non-black man to marry you.
Yeah, I feel like.
So you would
Study
need to
abroad.
complete college for a non-black man to marry you.
Yeah, I feel like.
I tell you, man, I've seen some dumb stuff, but this bites the dust. And, this deserves this.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Yeah. Fair use.
Okay. What else? What else? What else?
I can't think. A non-black man. I don't know what else.
A non-black man. A non-black man. I mean, it could be Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Asian, white, attractive guy.
I really don't know what they would want. I guess that's
but
my
you would.
issue.
But you would have to compete. If those are the only
Yeah.
men, if all the black men just died from the last man standing, all black men ceased to exist, and the only men on the planet were those or none, you'd have to figure it out.
I would. Oof.
And see, ultimately, what she's saying, guys,
Oh, don't
is
say
black
it.
men, you will accept me, and it's because of your culture. Your mama black. You'll understand me, but black men don't get accepted on culture. I let that run because she's not being malicious. She's just being honest and saying what a lot of women would not say. That black men, you need to raise your standards for black women because they know they don't have to do nothing. But if Brad, Lee, Ahmed, and Enrique were there, they know. She just said it. Oh no, this shit wouldn't fly with non-black men.
But I guess what I was trying to say is I feel
No, baby, sweetie, stop the cap. We get it. We understand you well. As you know, the modern man today, millennials and Gen Zs and probably younger, they dealt with it. They're not having it. At 23, let me finish this up now. Get my final commentary of this.
like black men will help, you know, they would be more like, oh, let me help you. Let's work on this together. With a white man, he will not approach me at all.
Why should a black man that ain't married to you have to help you do a mother flipping thing? Would you marry a black man who started at the bottom and you're going to help him build?
Kevin, I have done it.
I didn't ask you that. No. Right now, you'd marry a guy who's working at Jersey Mike's.
No.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Thank you. Even if you see, I didn't even say it. I said it Jersey Mike's. I didn't say it Jersey Mike's. He could have been on his way into owning a franchise. You don't know how much they make at Jersey Mike's. This is why I do what I do, because this is a 23-year-old. The other one was 25. This is 23. Man.
That's it. Y'all seen enough of it. I ain't gonna run this other woman because I think that proves the point there. So really, truly, she wants you to pour into her, i.e., you give me everything, and in return, I don't give you nothing. And I'll be honest with you, only time black women really build any man up is do that they're really attracted and they can control. Other than that, if they're not attracted to or they have any means controlling, you're not getting built up with no black woman. The conversation here now about the finish line nonsense, that's only to men that they could pour in and extract time and resource to you. If they know you're the man, especially certain black men that are the ones that's productive and doing what they have to do. The other ones that they mess around, no, they're not gonna get it together and do what is not necessary. That's why when they talk about the reach back, the cleanup man, it still is alive today in the modern Western world we live in today. That's not changing anytime soon. Ain't changing anytime soon. So to answer this question, Kevin Samuels and the destroying of the black community or destruction of the black race, or what you want to call it. Was he the one that helped pillar this destruction? No. No, absolutely not. This destruction was already in process since black people been here in the West. And it's not going to stop. Matter of fact, it probably accelerate now after the last 2-3 years. Matter of fact, most dudes nowadays, you hear the stories, you see them, a lot of them are pushed back, and they push back so hard. A lot of women are really shifting gears to try and figure out what they're going to do. And let's be honest, there are women content creators right now that's going to try to promote women eating each other out more, and even go as far as this so-called bears and human beings conversation, which I find to be nonsense. It's so nonsense. I'm not even going to do a live stream on it. I might do something special for that one, give or take. But in regardless to all the other stupid conversations, really truly, if you're not having control, you don't want nothing, and that's fine. You're gonna be alone. Roughly, that's how it's gonna be laid out, or you're gonna be, engaged in eating with other women. Either or, the future does not really look real pleasant for Western women here in America, or any Western ideology that's in action with a lot of Western women. If you follow that philosophy, it's only going to lead to disaster and destruction. So, but you be the judge. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to today's stream. I'm looking forward to hear y'all in the comment section of this. The links to follow me are above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Reign 7. You can add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Reign on Facebook. Join my Rumble page, CRain23 on Rumble. Join Discord service of the Chaos Reign Show as well. And like always, please become a member of the Chaos Reign Show as well. 2 tiers membership, pick which one. Wherever membership pick is fair and cool. There are videos on both memberships. Check out, and probably might be more, depending. And that is pretty much it. Like always, this has been 2 years now since Kevin has been gone on the 5th of May. And, you know, this particular live stream was really focused on of what he laid out. And it's proven evident he only shined light to a community that's already way it's been moving and continuing, and that is their own destruction, in or out. Thank y'all for listening. And like always, let chaos reign.